here I am. Sorry about that. Few technical difficulties back here at the Hookster mansion. Oh my god, yeah, I couldn't get the camera to work. Got it now. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Hookster Talks with me and Mr. TB Bear. Now before I continue, I just want to explain the thumbnail before I continue. Please bear with me, I've just had to restart my tablet again, and I'm actually downloading YouTube once again for it to work. This tablet packs up about every 3 months and I have to reboot it. Like, not just switch it off and reboot it, I have to reboot the firmware inside the actual machine. So, yeah. It's quite annoying. But luckily I only use it for doing like YouTube and that, and on my streams on a Monday. So it's not too bad, but it is quite a pain. Now I've got to update something else now. I'll come back to that in a minute. Anyone who sent me messages, I'll get to it in a minute, okay? I'll get to it in a minute. I've also got to put my stream, got to share the stream as well, which unfortunately, due to technical difficulties, I haven't been able to do yet. So please bear with me, as you can see, once again, I'm completely prepared for this thing. Completely prepared. I've got my script ready. Yeah, I spent all day yesterday thinking, you know what? I'm going to this time write out a proper script of what I'm going to say, because I just can't keep rambling on like a crazy person every time. So I've written out a script for the whole of today's show. And here it is. As you can see, it's quite extensive. I couldn't think of anything to write down, so I didn't bother. So I'm just going to wing it like I usually do. Anyway, hang on, bear with me. I've got to get this link out to my socials. Oh, before I forget, I want to talk about Twitter in a minute as well, because that's a great laugh. Anyone who's on Twitter right now will know what's happening on Twitter. Oh my god. But let me just get this out before I forget. Okay, that's that done. Right, finally we're here. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Hookster Talks. I just want to explain the title of the thumbnail at the moment, just so everyone knows. I don't want to go into any details, but at this precise moment, going through a slight little family emergency, okay? Don't want to give out any details, but at the moment things are not looking too good. Let's just say family members had an operation a couple of days ago. The operation went fine, absolutely fine, but complications have set in afterwards. So there you go. I can't say any more on that. Apart from the fact that the show must go on. But take it from me, I don't only do this for you out there watching. I do it for me as well. So this is therapy for me doing this right now. So don't think I've come on here and forced myself to come on here and gone, oh god, I really don't want to do this. That's completely the reverse. Okay, at this precise moment, I need this more than you do, which is probably what you say every week anyway. But there you go. So yeah. So anyway, can't say any more than that. All I know is I will get some firm news about what's happening tomorrow, because the person in question has had an absolute litany of tests today, more tests than you could shake a dipstick at, to be honest. So find out tomorrow exactly what's going on. But at the moment, as I say, unfortunately things are not looking too good. But anyway, as I say, the show must go on. Has YouTube loaded up yet? Come on, YouTube. Oh god, no, it's so you download YouTube, and then it says now you've got to download Google Play services. I don't know why. Why, Google? Why? So we'll get to F1 in a moment. Otherwise, I'm going to lose my track. So I'm going to start the show with Twitter. Oh my God, has Twitter fucked up these last few days? If anyone who's been living under a cloud will know that Elon Musk, that absolute chump of a person who thinks he's really cool and great and edgy and trendy, and Elon, you're really not, mate. You're such a chump, it's unbelievable. He's now the new boss of Twitter. His first thing that he did was sack half the employees, so well done, Elon. Well done. I'm sure there's going to be quite a few industrial tribunals over that. So well done for that, because that's going to cost you quite a bit of money trying to sort that out, my son, because unfortunately you can't just fire people for no reason and get away with it. No, you may think you do, and you may think you're all edgy and trendy and clever that you've done it, but unfortunately you can't. And I'm testament to that, because I've been in that situation myself where I had to sue my boss, and no, he didn't get away with it. So up yours, Elon, up yours. So anyway, but if anyone doesn't know, Elon has come up with a brilliant idea now called the blue tick. Whereas before with the blue tick, it was basically awarded to you, and you had to go through quite a complicated process to get it as well. You had to prove to Twitter that you were popular, that you were trendy, you were on message with the things that you said. So, basically not that controversial, because that wouldn't have got you a blue tick. So basically you were sort of a middle ground person, yeah, who sort of said a few controversial things, but nothing too bad. That would put you in line for the blue tick. So the blue tick was more a seal of quality, that your Twitter was a quality product. Now, of course, that was reserved for mostly the big companies. They all had blue ticks anyway. But now Elon has come up with a brilliant idea, and that is, if you pay me, as in Twitter, because I now own it, if you pay me £7.99 a month, you can get your own blue tick. So in other words, the blue tick now has just been so devalued, everyone might just as well have swastikas as their tick mark. Might just as well, because it's the same difference, really. Yeah. And how many people have signed up for £8 a month on this blue tick? Absolutely oodles of them. I just looked at my feed earlier, and nearly everyone that I follow has now got a blue tick. Even people with like 100 followers have got a blue tick. I can't believe that these sheep have actually done this. These sheep have come out and just said, "Oh, that looks decent. I'll have a blue tick." What does the blue tick mean beside your name, your company or whatever? What does it mean? What does it actually mean? Absolutely fuck all. It used to mean something before, but now it means nothing. In fact, and I saw one of the people that I follow saying, oh, don't judge me. I'm just, it's for my business. I'm just trying to, I'm trying to keep my business going, so don't judge me. And hopefully, it'll get me more business. Well, I've got a counterpoint to that, because I don't think it will. Because now when I'm looking at the blue tick, I'm thinking, nah, wankers. Absolute wankers. So I'm not even looking at all the people tweeting with blue ticks now. I'm actually actively looking at the people without the blue ticks. So saying that it's good for your business is not correct, because it's not. Because it's done the opposite effect. So well done, Elon. Well done indeed. So yeah, if you want your own blue tick and you've got a Twitter account, then just spend £7.99 a month. Don't forget, a month, yeah, and you will get your own blue tick for Twitter, which, as I say, means absolutely nothing. Yeah, absolutely nothing. You don't get anything for it. No, there'll be a load of gumph on Twitter saying, "Oh yeah, you can do all this stuff now for £8 a month," but it's nothing really. It's nothing, and they're saying that you can now download long videos on Twitter for this £8 a month. Yeah, that's not going to happen. No, it's not going to happen, because YouTube, you used to be able to download YouTube videos, but you can't do that anymore, because YouTube got all the other third-party sites banned. Yes, I used to use loads of them to download videos. You can't do any of them now. Why? So YouTube could launch its own program called YouTube Premium, where for a very reasonable, I think is it £7.99 a month? Is it like Twitter? I'm not quite sure. £7.99 a month. Yeah, you can download whatever you want for £7.99 a month on YouTube. Download what you want. Anyone's video, you can download it. Yes. You can watch it later if you want. You can watch it in the bath if you want. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, you don't have to watch it live. No. And also, you can do lots of other stuff with this YouTube Premium. You can watch all the videos you ever want to watch with no ads in them. No ads at all. No. Well, they still make the money because they're getting £8 a month off you. But, you know, I don't think anyone's worked that out yet either. But, yeah, so that's not going to happen. So, yeah, get yourself a blue tick and you can be what I'm going to call now the Twitter twats. Yes, you can be your very own Twitter twat. In fact, I think I may now make that a cult following, the Twitter twats. So if anyone wants to be a Twitter twat, just change your name to it, and there you go. And we can form our own coalition. We can be our own unblue ticked party of Twitters who refuse to pay £8 a month for an absolutely fuck all. Yes, you might just as well get yourself a tenner. Yeah, walk outside your door, find the nearest drain, and just plop straight down the drain. Straight down the drain, because that's what you get at Twitter for £8 a month. Absolutely nothing, apart from a little blue tick at your name. As I say, me and probably everyone else now look at the blue ticks and go, fuck off. Can't be bothered with you, mate. Now, thankfully, I have heard that if you look on to everybody's Twitter pages, their profile, if you look down the profile somewhere, it actually tells you whether this tick has been awarded naturally, the natural progression of getting a tick, or whether they paid for it. So I think that's pretty decent. I wouldn't be bothered to check it myself, to be honest. I'm not going to sit there sitting on everyone's profiles wondering whether they bought their tick or didn't, because I'm just looking at that tick now and going, yeah, can't be bothered, mate. Can't be bloody bothered. So well done, Twitter. Well done indeed. It's just madness, isn't it? You've got to pay for everything these days. Absolute madness. This bloody thing's still installing. Look, it's still installing. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Right, let me go across to me. Let me go across to me laptop and see if I can see the messages. Oh my God, we got more messages than I could throw a dipstick at. Oh, this is ridiculous. Come on, bloody... No, it's still installing. Unbelievable. Let's see if I can... Can you still hear me? I hope so. Right. Let's go to the messages. I'm sorry, I've got to keep glancing across because of this stupid tablet. Scott Barnes. Hello, Scott. He says, evening, Dave. Hope you're well. Yes, thank you, mate. And you too, Matt. Matthew's in the chat as well. Bonjour, Monsieur Scott. Well, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Speaking French. What's the crackle mackle here then, eh? Speaking French. What's going on? What's going on? Unbelievable scenes. Anyway, Matt, I hope you enjoyed doing your 6 months of coursework in 9 hours or something like that you tweeted out. What a plum. What a plum. Actually, I take that back, because I used to do exactly the same thing. When I was at school, all the work I had to do, I would leave up until the last 48 hours before I had to go in. And that could be for 6 months of work. Yeah. So I literally just used to work for 48 hours non-stop. Yeah, I didn't eat, I didn't drink, I didn't go poo-poos, I didn't do anything at all. I just sat there for 48 hours writing out all these bloody stuff I had to do for school to finish the courses. So yeah, I sympathise. I did exactly the same thing. Yeah. Will F1's in the chat as well. He says, put your podium prediction for all seasons on Sunday. Vietnam and China in the live chat. Yes, do that. And the Moaning Yorkshireman's here as well. He says, good evening, sir. It says you've been a member for 16 months now. Wowzers. Get less time than that for armed robbery, don't you? Something like that, anyway. Oh my God, TMY is here. Yes, here I am. Hold the applause. TMY in the house. Matthew says, Reply to Will F1 is not Dave, not Dave, not Dave. Vietnam and Dave first for Yeah, I've worked that out. Thank you. Evening, Scott, Will, Matt. Hope we're all well. Scott says yes. Nicholas Latifi's in the chat. Wowzers, me trousers. Hello, Nicholas Latifi. He says hello, everyone. Good, thanks, Josh, from Scott. Bonjour, Monsieur Yorkshire Pudding. Yorkshire Pudding. No, I like that. I like that. We should use that name, definitely. Yorkshire Pudding. Yeah, Yorkshire Pudding. How did you know that was my quiz name, Matt? I'm not joking either, it is. I can understand. I can understand that. Well, it's not going to be Peter Sutcliffe, is it? Let's face it. It's not going to be Peter Sutcliffe, is it? That wouldn't go down well at a quiz night, would it? Peter Sutcliffe. Jeez Louise. Didn't even know there was a quiz. Lewis Hamilton will also win dominantly in China. Willie, well done. I don't think there's a Dave quiz. I mean quizzes I do at the local pub. Yeah, there wouldn't ever be a Dave quiz because that would be far too complicated. Oh my God, a Dave quiz. Could you imagine it? Could you imagine how this brain works, putting that into a quiz format? It would. Oh my God. We'd be here for 3 weeks. We really would. Nicholas Latifi says, I outqualified George Russell and Lewis Hamilton in Brazil last year. I was happy with my performance. Well done, Nicholas. Well done. But unfortunately, I hear you're out of a job next year. So it looks like you will be flipping those burgers in the burger van from next year, won't you? Yes, because I haven't heard of any other job that you've got next year. Not even in sort of touring cars, DTM or anything. So what is Nicholas Latifi doing next year? Apart from flipping those burgers? Don't know. Scott says, Dave, future Prime Minister after Rachel Shuey. Rachel Shuey. I like that. Yeah, I should be Prime Minister. I have wanted to be Prime Minister for many decades, in fact, because I believe I could make this country of Great Britain great again. Great again. Yes, great again. What's that you say? One of my policies? Well, free hookers for everyone is always been my grounding fundamental policy. Yeah, free ladies of the night for everyone. I don't see that people should charge for those kind of things. It should all be free. We should all be free. So what? So that's always been my mandate. My greatest mandate has been free ladies of the night for everyone. You shouldn't have to pay. No, it should all be free. That's what I say. It should all be free. Should all be done on the health service. That's what it should be. And what are my other policies? Well, I think they should bring Liz Truss back into the government immediately. Because I was very, very sad that she was actually ousted after only 6 weeks. Because as a lover of 50-year-old women with very large drooping breasts, it's been a culture shock to me to actually not get that fun every time she's been on the television for the last 6 weeks. And now we've got a man in charge, Rishi Sunak or Rachel Shuey, and try as I might, unfortunately, Rachel Shuey, his breasts just don't have that same sagginess, and it doesn't do it for me. I'm afraid. So I think they should bring back Liz Truss immediately for those beautiful 50-something year old sagging down to your knee. That's what I live for. That's exactly what I live for. But it's just not going to happen, is it? Because she's gone now, and now we've got Ridgie's little pert breasts, aren't they? They're sort of very, very pert nipples now, and it doesn't do it for me. I'm sorry. I'm old now. I just like the big ones with the way they hang down. Like a gorilla. Anyway, let's move on from that. Let's move on. What is happening on Twitter? Oh, I've explained all that, Josh. Yeah. I'll just go through it quickly. Oh, you probably already heard what I've said, so because I've got message delay. But anyway, just in case you haven't, yeah, blue ticks. You can now pay £8 and you can get your own blue tick. £8 a month. Latifi is in the chat. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Scott Barnes says, "Don't worry, Dave. We will support you." Oh, thanks, Scott. Good evening from Sao Paulo, says Nicholas Latifi. Thanks, Josh. Matthew says, "Oh, thanks, Matt. You are a brilliant man, Mr. Hookster." Well, thank you, Nicholas Latifi. And I'd like to say you are a brilliant driver. Unfortunately, that wouldn't be true, would it? But how do you feel, Mr. Latifi, on being Canada's second best driver? It's a very small mix. It's a very small mix. There's only you and Lance Stroll. He's the best Canada's got now, ever since Jack Villeneuve got old and grey, and he can't. Even though he wasn't even Canadian, really, he was French Canadian, which I understand. There's a little bit of diversion in the Canada camp about the fact that if you're French Canadian, you're not really Canadian. I've heard that there's a little bit of I can't even say the word, animosity between the French Canadians and the true Canadians. It's a bit like the old West, the cowboys and the Indians. That's what it seems to be like in terms of Canada and French Canadians. That's what I've heard from our number one Canadian expert, Mr. Dominic Orlando. Anyway, he's told me several times that is the case, so I believe him, because every word that comes out of Dom's mouth is obviously the truth. Mr. Plant Pot is in the house. I can't believe it. Hello, Mr. Plant Pot. Welcome to the stream. He says he's taking a bath. Are you really? Well, that's fabulous. Are you watching me in the bath? Ooh. Wait a minute. Let's get up close to the mic and creepy. Joseph, are you naked? Are you all naked, Joseph, in the bath right now? Oh, Joseph. Oh. Wow, that was some top level creepy shit there, I'll tell you. That was some top level creepy shit there. Mr. Helium Trophy's in the chat as well. He says South Africa's first class wanker, Elon Musk. I quite agree with you. I just don't get the appeal. He's an absolute plum, isn't he? Elon Musk. Really is. And I don't care if you're watching this, Mr. Musk, and you take me off Twitter. I really don't care, because I'll just make another account up, because, you can still do that in 5 minutes. It really doesn't matter. Even if you do charge people £8 for the privilege of having a blue tick, which means absolutely fuck all. Really means nothing on Twitter. But yeah, he's just, I don't know. What exactly is he the one that invented the Tesla? Is that him? Because I don't follow people like that, to be honest. No, I prefer people sort of on my level, on my level and just a little bit above. I don't go in for these executives right up there in the stratosphere. I don't follow them. So is he the one that invented the Tesla? I think he is, isn't he? The Tesla. Well, that was great. Congratulations on that. Yeah, a car that drives itself. We had that in 1982. It's called Knight Rider. Yeah. Oh, Michael. What do you mean it was just a show? It was not just a show. It was real life. Oh my God, hang on a minute. I'm getting a phone call. On Facebook. Wait a minute. Hang on, everyone. Hang on, if you're watching, Joe, I've got to put you on Facebook. Hang on. Bloody hell. I've never had a live call during this. What's going on? Hang on a minute. Oh my God. Right, stand by, everyone. This I knew today was going to be a disaster. I really did know today was going to be a disaster. Who was that ringing me? It was, yeah, that person. Stand by, everyone. Stand by. God, I've got to press so many buttons here now. I've never had someone ring me live in here before. It's a first for everyone, including me. Right, I'm going to ring him back, but first I've got to get rid of my beautiful face, otherwise it won't work. Right. Oh my God, so many buttons to press. Let's see if we can get him back again. I'm coming for you, Joseph. 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 You better bloody answer now, I'll tell you. Oh, here we go. We've got sound. Oh no! It's live in the bath!
Hey, Dave.
Goody. That's it. That's it. X-rated content. Hey, Joseph, make sure those bubbles don't disappear.
Yeah, I put extra bubbles, Dave.
Good. Otherwise, I could be in real trouble here, you know.
Well, I'll do my best.
Wow. This is quality content. This is Joseph Plant Pot in the bath, live on Hookster Talks. Just look at this. This is amazing. Can't believe it. What the hell's that on the end of your bath? What's that? What's that?
Oh, it's a Red Bull.
No. What you're pressing with your finger? What's that?
Oh, that's the massager.
The what? What?
Let me turn the power down so it's not too loud.
Massager? Are you related to Elon Musk by any chance?
I'm sorry, Dave. I gotta turn it off. I can't. Yeah, there we go. I couldn't hear you. What's up?
I said, massager, are you related to Elon Musk by any chance?
No.
Wow. Now this is the kind of quality content we need on this channel, I'll tell you. This is just it.
It's very slippery in here, Dave. I'm trying my best to hold the phone and keep control of these bubbles, but
yeah, you make sure you keep control of those bubbles.
Look at this, Dave.
Yes.
Just in case the baby wakes up, I brought the playpen in the bathroom.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Now, if any of your other league mates brought a playpen in the bathroom with the baby monitor and then provided you some of this action.
Just be careful with the action here. Just be careful, you know?
I'm trying. I'm just so slippery, Dave.
YouTube has a very strict terms of service.
Well, you don't think there's any rules against baths, do you? I mean, it's just...
No, there's no rules about baths, but there's very, very strict rules about anything flopping out.
Don't worry. Let me get a little more soap over here. Where's Josh? Is Josh here?
Oh, everyone's probably having a moment in my chat right now. They've taken themselves off for 5 minutes, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I hear you. This is just as much for him as it is for you, Dave.
Fantastic. This is the first time I've ever had a naked man in the bath on my stream, I must admit. It's incredible. Really is incredible. That's it, Joe. Get out. That's it. Get that all done. Yeah. Nice and clean.
So what are we talking about here today?
Oh, the usual. Absolutely nothing.
Well, if anyone has any questions, and I'd be happy to answer them.
Okay, I'll go to the chat. I'm having some technical difficulties with the chat at the moment, but I shall... Yeah, that one's still not working. I have to go over to here. Will says, Latifi is here. I'll never get a blue tick, says... No, you won't, Josh. No. I had a black tick a few times as a kid. That's from you, Joe. Did you really? What did you get up to that give you a black tick?
Oh, I was just playing in the woods.
Playing in the woods?
Yeah.
Were you, Joe?
Yeah.
Were
Yeah.
you were you masturbating in the woods?
No, no, I was with girls.
Well, I go back to my previous question. Were you masturbating in the woods with girls?
No, no. I didn't know about masturbating back then.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't learn until I was in, I don't know, almost in high school.
Wow. Wowzers. I can't believe that. I think I was about, I
Yeah.
don't know, 9.
Oh no.
I was like, what happens if I rub this? Ooh! Josh says, maybe I can have a blue tick then. I've got a few ticks, but mainly crosses in my childhood. There you go. You and Josie together. A blue tick is clearly in Gauls with blood, Dave. Yes, it is. A bit like you in the bath right now. Don't know what happened in Mexico with the car, Nicholas Latifi. This is a way more unbiased way of getting the world news. Dave TV, it is. I agree with you. I agree with you. You can download whatever you want, Dave. Oh, right. Thank you. I want to be a Twitter twat. Gomez is in the chat. Joe, Gomez is here. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I know, huh?
Yeah. ERL Royalty. That's what we call him, don't we? ERL Royalty.
Yep.
Yep. He was there. Now, even I wasn't, so I'm not ERL Royalty. I'm sort of a distant cousin royalty, you know, that kind. But I understand he was there day one of the ERL. Now, I have gone through all your lists that you've put on your website, because I do read your website, actually, Joe. Probably one
Oh,
of the
that's
few.
great. I'm glad.
Yeah, probably one of the few that does. But I have actually looked at your website, and I did like that you've put all the charts for every single season that you've done on the website.
Yeah, recently though, I had taken those charts down to redo them, but yeah.
Yeah, but I have seen them, and I saw the very first season there, and it just made me laugh, because I think you had, was it 6 or 7?
It was 3.
It was 3. That's right, 3. But Gomez was
Yep.
one of those 3.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a tough season, the first season and a half. There was a lot of Steph didn't think the league was going to make it, but I assured her that if I stuck to it, I'd get 4 guys.
You get 4.
Out of context, that sounds wrong, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. I know what you mean. And you did.
My goal was always 4 guys, and then from there, I got tons of boys to join.
Careful. Steady. The bubbles are evaporating a bit, Joe. Be careful.
Yeah, I know it is. This is a problem. Let me get more soap.
Josh, because I think I'm already through without a blue tick. Plant pot police will be on the way. I do agree with you there.
Bear with me here, Dave. I'm gonna let the jets build up the bubbles a bit for me here.
Oh.
Let's bring these guys over here a little bit.
Nice. This is quality entertainment, I'll tell you. This is quality entertainment. Anyone who watches these big F1 YouTubers, or these big YouTubers, you know, or the ones that are on YouTube, you know, like the Jimmy Kimmels and that, forget about all that, because you will not get that here, or you will get that here. You won't get it there. That's what I should have said. Got it around the wrong way. But yeah, Joseph Planpot, naked, in a bath, bubbles blowing up his bum. Allegedly.
That's right. No, literally. I can confirm.
There you go. Plant pot police will be on the way. I know everyone's saying Gomez in the chat now. At least he isn't a Twitter wanker. Ah, Gomez says he's good, but he hates living in the woods. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, I'd quite like to live in the woods myself. You know, sitting out on the porch every day, shooting those pheasants, while sipping a mulled wine on my porch. Would you like that, Joe?
Yeah, I would. I apologize, Dave. I'm having so much trouble staying balanced in this bath right now. I'm just slipping and sliding around, and there's just so many bubbles, and I just can't get a hold of this thing. You'd be surprised, you know. All right, there we go. I think I got some grip now. Oop, we don't want to show the reflection of the faucet. That would be bad.
That would be bad. Gomez says he's afraid of bears. Me too, I'm afraid of bears. Thankfully, I don't get them where I live.
Hmm.
I do get foxes though. Foxes like the size of little bears, you know, really big foxes I get. But as for bears,
I have little foxes around here. They're not too big.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can just pop.
The only bear I've got is TB Bear.
Oh no, Dave. We can't have TB Bear while I'm bathing, please.
Oh yes, we can. TB likes you in the bath, Joseph. Yes, look, he's getting all excited at you in the bath. Look at him, little prick. Oh, what's that? No, you can't see his willy. No, you can't. No, I swear you can't. If you're watching YouTube, you can't see his willy. No.
No, I'm keeping the willy undercover.
TB says, "Oh, it's a shame. It's a real shame." He says. He says he likes a bit of plant pot willy action.
Well, I mean, if anyone wants to donate to the channel, Dave, maybe I can make an arrangement.
The plant pot only fans. Now that's something everyone would like to see. Matthew says, Dave, how was the internet like in the 80s? It was great in the 80s, Matt, the internet. Yeah. What you had was a big long piece of string and 2 tin cans. That was our internet in the 80s. We also had a thing called CB radio, which was basically the internet, where you talked into a microphone. You could talk to someone up to 4 miles away. 4 miles away in any direction. And to us, it was magic. It was like glitter. It was to us. It was just a truly magical thing in the 80s to be able to talk to someone 4 whole miles away. Will F1 says, do not ring Joe, Dave, he's in the bath. Too late, just done it. Can't wait to surprise with his own Twitter tick. Gomez says he might have his stuff set up in a week or 2, Joe, which will be good because we are missing him, aren't we?
Yes.
I'm missing him because the only person I've got to race against is MK, and unfortunately, I don't know whether he does an operation and got a new pair of opposable thumbs or not, but he is royally beating me these last few races, last few seasons, in fact. So, yeah, I'm disappointed.
I think you can improve, Dave. I just feel like it's a matter of figuring a few things out.
I think it is as well. Yeah, I'll get there. I will not be defeated. I'll be back. If I get much worse, though, I think I'll probably end up being beaten by Randy, which, no disrespect to Randy, but you know what I mean when I say that.
Yeah.
If Randy starts beating me, I think I will definitely have to say, okay, I'm done now. Josh says, I think that's the whole point. We want a bar shot of Joe. The mowing Yorkshireman's just called you a sexy specimen, Joe.
Well, thank you.
Just thought I'd pass that on.
Okay, so the baby's awake, Dave. If you don't mind, if you could cover your eyes, I'm gonna have to go grab her.
Okay, I'll cover my eyes. All right, okay. Eyes covered. Helium Trophy says might need to get a new tablet. Yeah, I think I might need to get a new tablet at some point. Gomez says, I hear you, Dave. Oh, thank you, Gomez. Oh my God, look at, stand by everyone. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's like a striptease show already. Look, the legs. It's the legs.
It's only gonna be the legs, Dave.
That's good. That's good. PG-13, Joe. PG-13. If he calls me before my daughter wakes up, I'll gladly answer from the bath. I have done. I don't want you being in the bath for another 1 hour, Joe, sadly. Plus, it would be all shriveled by that point too. Not much to look at. Okay? Only Yorkshireman, it's Joe. 1 hour is understandable. Gomez says, I had some cookies once. Didn't move for 48 hours. I've had some of those cookies. Yes. Definitely. Had some of those cookies. Ah, thanks, Gomez. Most appreciated, mate. Thank you very much. Whee! Look at that. As I just say that, it's baby time.
Hi, what are you doing? You just wake up? Listen, I know it's weird being in the bath, but in the bathroom right now, but I gotta do what I gotta do for Dave's channel, you know? He's paying me big bucks for this.
Helium says, or giggles for the ladies. Scott says, well, at least Rishi Shuey is PM at least. It's not Michael Grove. Sound like he's got a blocked nose. Yeah, he does. There it is. There's the baby plant. Hello, baby plant. Babies love me, Joe. What are you doing, Emily? Babies love me, Joe. I don't know why. Hello.
Well, you got as much hair. Well, oh no. What are you doing? What are you doing, huh? She's speechless, Dave.
That happens a lot to me, I must admit. Hello.
Is this the effect you have on women?
Yes. It's a combination. It's a combination of speechless and revulsion, sort of all in one. It's sort of like,
yeah. She's just blown away by what she's hearing.
Hello. She's smiling now. Look at that. See, she likes my voice, Joe. She likes my voice.
No, of course.
You're live on Hookster Talks. We are broadcasting to 1 million people right now. Okay, 5.
Let's see here.
Well,
I need a better place to put my phone, Dave, so that I don't, so it doesn't fall in the water and electrocute me live on Dave Talks.
Yeah, you don't want that. You don't want that. Blimey.
No, that would be bad.
Will says you'll be blocked and reported. I presume that's because you're in the bath, but if you're not careful. Right, let's see if I can scroll down these messages because there's loads of them. It must be because someone's in the bath right now. Helium Trophy says, well, you might have a good point about Canada and the Quebec French Connect. Yeah, I think I am right there. I think I am. I did hear it from Dom about there's a little bit of rivalry there. But Will says, oh no, bought shares. Helium Trophy says bought shares in Tesla. Didn't invent it. Plus, he's one of the people behind PayPal. Oh, PayPal! I like PayPal. Like PayPal. Yeah, it's my favourite app. That is. Oh God, says Will. I presume that means you must have just come on the stream. This could be the end of Dave's channel. No, this is not the end of my channel. This is the start of it. This is like Hookster, the next generation. That's what it is. Because there you are. You can see it live. Look at those. Joe, what are you doing? Joe? Why is those bubbles going up and down?
I'm soaping up. Hang on, Dave.
Oh, I was just wondering why those bubbles were going up and down, Joe. You know? Don't you dare, Dave says Will. Why can't I be part of the call? I feel like a second-class citizen. Well, I would, Josh, but unfortunately, I because Joe was ringing me, I've just come back and just rung Joe, so I can't join you, unfortunately. But oh, look at this! Look at this, everyone. Now this is the quality entertainment. Look at this. This is manhood revisited right here. Look at. Oh my God. We need some music. Hang on, Joe. Hang on, Joe. We need some music for this. Hang on. Let me get some proper music for this. So keep soaping because I need to find my proper music. Hang on. Bear with me. Here it is. Right, everyone. Here's Joseph Plantpot in the bath. Hopefully this will work. Sorry, what was that?
You there, Dave?
Hey?
Yeah. Just be misconstrued as somewhat gay.
No, of course not. Whatever gave you that idea? Why on earth would that be misconstrued as something gay?
Okay. I just want to make sure I'm not pushing any boundaries.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You need to put the music back on. You know what they call that? That is next level entertainment right there, everyone. You better be dressed appropriately. No, of course he's not. Life in the tub. Get Dom. Yeah, that's a point. Where's Dom in that tub? Where's Dom in that tub? He follows you everywhere. Why isn't he in there with you?
He's not in this tub with me.
But when he goes to your house, does he get in the tub with you?
No, just me.
He doesn't. Are you
No.
sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Dave. Well, I think I'm gonna get off. I'll call me back in like 10 minutes. I'm gonna go take care of the. Let me see here. I'm gonna do the responsible thing and take this baby back downstairs
Okie
because she
dokie.
doesn't want to watch me do this. And then give me a call back.
Okie dokie.
All right, buddy.
All right. Thank you very much. I'll see you in about 10 minutes. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye. What on earth even was that? Oh, fucking hell. Oh, that was amazing. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, Josh says he can't stop laughing. Jamie says I've done a poo in the toilet. Oh, fucking. You know what? When I do these streams, every week I say to myself, they can't get any worse than this. And every week they just seem to peak. And I answer my own question, and yes, they can get a lot worse than this. Oh my god, my glasses are all steamed up now. Must be all those erotic thoughts about Joe in the bath. Unbelievable. Oh my god. Ring in, Jamie, we need to see. This is beyond hilarious. You're telling me, Will, you're telling... Do you know what? I'm genuinely speechless. I don't even... I've completely lost my train of thought, which is very unusual for me. I've usually got so much bullshit to say it's coming out of me, but I'm at a loss what to say. Let's see if my tablet sorted itself out. Oh, it has. Oh my god. That was some quality entertainment. Right, let's see if this tablet actually lets me get into YouTube yet. It has! Whee! Finally I can see the messages without getting neck ache. Wow, we've got 6 viewers in here. Well, I'm not surprised, to be honest. I'm not surprised. Right, I can go through your messages now. I'm sorry I couldn't go through them. I had to restart my tablet, as I said earlier, because it was not performing how it should be. So it's a pain in the bum. Anyone who knows about technology will understand. Technology is horrible, horrible. I spend half my time just sorting out technology. Right, here we go. We can rapidly go through them now while Joe's sorting out the baby. Scott says, Joe, spray the bubbles. It creates more bubbles. This isn't OnlyFans, says... Really, Matt? Sometimes I'm surprised it isn't OnlyFans. Jamie says, well, I mean, I didn't think the poo is still there. I bet Dom is either cooking chicken or having a poo. You're probably right. You know what? Hang on, let me go through the rest of the messages. This is just weird now. It is. Are you still trying to butter up Nicola? Is Joseph a multi-millionaire? Because what I've seen from Hookster Talks, your house looks amazing. Shh, 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 Matthew, shh. If he is, I want some money, Joe. Me too. Always will. And it never works, does it? Never. I bet you couldn't stop flirting with the girls when you were younger. No, he couldn't. Or maybe he's talking to me. I wasn't, no. Now he's filling the bath even more. Where's your sponge? I'm here. Hello? This stream is absolutely ridiculous. I agree. Joe is a melt. Matthew says, showers over baths, in my opinion, they are much quicker. Yeah, I agree with you there, Matt. Gomez has put question mark. Yeah, that's all you can say about that, Gomez. I generally have no idea how much to laugh at this stream. Well, that's what it's all about, Will. Entertainment. I think I just saw Joe's little prick in the reflection of the bath. No, it can't be. The mirror's not that big. 10 views. Way! I'm a celebrity at last. I'll be as good as Elon Musk before much longer. Dom didn't fish. I bet he was moaning like Lulu. Poor Lulu. This channel needs an age restriction. No! Don't be silly. It has got an age restriction. It's got me on it. Yeah. As soon as I hit 55, I'm banned. So you've only got 18 months to go. Now, Josh, are you still trying to impress those girls you see? In a British soap. Always will. And do they tell you where to go? Probably. Baby plant. Dom will be upset that Joe not in the bath, not better than him naked. Baby plant pot. Jamie says, for fuck's sake, Joe. My sentiments exactly, Jamie. For fuck's sake, Joe. Joe, you are a melt, says Will F1. Dead. This is definitely the end of Dave's channel. Well, to be fair, Will, there really wasn't a start to Dave's channel, so to say it's the end is pretty subjective, to be honest. Bloody hell, says Scott. Be careful, Joe. Don't want to lose any more hair. Oh, he went there. Now, if anyone doesn't know, Joseph Plantpot III is, how can I put it? A tiny, teeny, weeny bit sensitive about the fact that in certain places on his head, he may starting to be a little bit focally challenged. Let's put it that way. Yes. Not like my focally challenged. No. But, you know, just in places. So, shh, don't mention it. Will says, this is quality Thursday night entertainment. It is. We need to set up a... Hang on, it's gone off again. Stupid tablet. We need to set up a second channel. This certainly isn't F1, gaming or console related at all. I quite agree. Well, it was going to be, Josh. It was going to be, but unfortunately it didn't work like that. No. It got invaded by a plant pot and it all went to shit. Yeah. Gomez says, just hit my limit. Lol, gotta go. I agree with you, Gomez. If I could go, I would right now as well and join you catching those pheasants on the porch out in the wild and trying to stay away from the bears. I'd love to do that myself, but unfortunately I've got to stay here. I've got to stay here and suffer this. I'm never going to get these images out of my brain now. They're here for good. That's it. I'm done. Josh says, well, that was something. It certainly was. Jamie says, worst porn I ever watched. Ah, Jamie, come on. You were about in the 80s. There was worse porn than that, I'll tell you. Right, I've got to go, Dave. Unfortunately, I can't make the call later, but nothing could top that anyway, so I won't worry. You're quite right. Nothing could top that, so thank you, everyone. That is just... I'm still speechless. Absolutely. Now, before we continue, I'm just going to ring the Canadian because I want to know why he isn't at the plant pot's house, because he always is normally, and also why he wasn't in the bath with him. Oh, balls. I forgot to switch my face off. There we go. Right, try that again. Please bear with me. Slight technical difficulties. You see, all these expensive streamers on the internet, they've got this thing called a stream deck, which means all you do is you press all these little buttons on a console and it changes all this over automatically, whereas I've got to do it all manually. So that's why there's lots of delays and stuff like that. So I do apologise, but you know, we like to be a channel for the people. Yes, we don't like to go in for all this fancy stuff. No. Let's see if he answers. There he is, Dominic Orlando, 28 years old, still without a girlfriend, as I understand it at this moment, but he's still working on it. He's still a young lad, so he's got time. Now, there is his dog at the moment, as you can see in the little picture there. Dog's name is Daisy. So from that, you can gather that she's female, yes, and she is a border collie. Very nice breed of dog. I looked after one a few years ago for about 3 years, and they are very nice dogs indeed. Very nice temperament. Boo boo! What's going on? Oh, wait a minute. Now I'm getting a call back. Hang on. Let's call him back. La 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 la. That was a very quick 10 minutes. Dustin sent a... What's this? Dustin sent a gift. Hold the phone, everyone. Hold the... Dustin sent a gift. Joe!
Hey, Dave.
Joe!
Hey.
I'm so excited. Stand
What's
by.
going on?
Dustin's just sent me a GIF.
Hang on a sec, Dave. Let me turn down the other TV.
Okay. Does that mean he's back on Facebook? Oh my God. I've got to go check. Joe! Joe! Joe!
What's up?
Dusty's back on Facebook.
I can't believe it.
Oh my God.
You know, I wished I could say I didn't have to get naked for this to happen, but I did.
You did. You did indeed. Wait a minute. I've got to send him a message. Dusty, I love you. Is that too much, or is that about right?
Yeah, that's too much. Don't pressure him. Don't pressure him.
No, I do love him though. No, I'm going to send it.
I know you love him, but if you come in too strong, I just think.
Oh, but that's me all over, Joe. I have to go in hard and fast. I can't do anything middling. I got to go in there. I'm going to send it. I'm going to send it.
He's going to run off. He's going to run off into the woods. You'll never see him again.
No, I'm going to send it. I'm sure he'll be all right. Here we go. It's gone. It's gone. I've done it. I can't take it back.
Okay.
I'm going to do another one in the other chat. Dusty, I love you. You sexy beast. Is that okay? Is that too much?
Yeah, that's fine, Dave. That'll work.
That's fine. Okay, I'll do that one then.
How's the audio, Dave? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you okay, yeah.
All right, good. All right. So I'm here. I'm live, but I do have to multitask a little bit. The baby requires food. Can you believe that?
Oh, that's outrageous. Why on earth do they require food?
I know.
Why don't they come out of the packet where you don't need food for them? What's going on?
Yeah, seriously. And to top it off, I have to get it for her and feed it to her.
What? What?
You know, I would like to just spend some time with my friends, but no, I've got to feed this woman over here.
It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. I mean, what is this? Millions of years of evolution, and we still have to feed people? What's going on?
It's absurd. It's absurd.
Really is. Really is. Personally, if I ever have a baby, which is highly unlikely, I'd like it in a packet so I can just put it in the microwave. 2 minutes and it's done. Sounds about right, doesn't it?
Well, what do you mean by done?
Well, you know, everything's done. It's fed. It's watered. Yeah, it's done. It's pooped. It's burped. Everything
think-
all in 2 minutes on the microwave.
Yeah, I don't know how I'd feel about putting the baby in the microwave and she come out 18 years old, but whatever. At least it would break the microwave.
It's still got merits. I'm sure it has. Mm.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. You hear me yelling at me, Dad? Dave, you there?
I'm here.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know if I lost the audio.
No, it's all good. I can hear the baby going ooh 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 ooh.
Yeah, she's yelling at me. It's so demanding.
She wants attention. That's what she wants. Perhaps she done a poo poo. Perhaps she done a poo poo.
You know, she uses the toilet, right?
She uses the what? What?
She uses the toilet.
Really?
Yeah, Steph taught her to use the toilet when she was a month old.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I agree. I thought it was bullshit, but Steph somehow managed it.
Wow. I think I was about 2 years old before I could learn to use the toilet.
How well is your toilet usage now, Dave?
Oh, it's not good. It's not good.
Let me see.
I was going back to the messages.
Yeah, bear with me, Dave. I gotta change the baby.
No problem. Jamie says I was 5 in the 80s. Oh, only 5, Jamie. That's not on. I thought you were a bit older than that, but I can't do maths, so I wouldn't know. Sprinkling fairy dust on his sister's brownies, probably. That's a message, obviously, to Dom. Yeah.
Let me see. Over. Come on. Let go. Throw it out. I'm trying to do this. Come in. Go. Up. Go.
baby plant live on Hookster Talks.
Yeah, she's just talking about Monday's race.
Are you still disappointed?
Yeah, she's really hard on me when it doesn't go the way it should. All right, come in. You gotta put your shirt on. You're making this rather challenging. Dave, why can't babies just sit still when you're changing their clothes?
Oh, I know. But I can't sit still when someone changes my nappy either. I mean,
Yeah, it's hard enough to put clothes on another person, but it's even harder when they're just sporadically moving about. Well, you're the one wiggling. What to me for? I'm trying to help. There you go, one more arm. Get this arm. There. Go. There you go. All right. What are you doing, you fool? What are you doing? But you know what? Fuck the pants. Fuck the pants, Dave.
exactly. That's what I say every day.
Fuck the pants.
Fuck the pants.
Back in the swing.
Don't forget, they're only a suggestion.
Yeah.
There's no law.
Yeah, you think that's funny? You think that's funny, huh? Where the hell are your damn pants? I have to belt her into her swing, otherwise she'll do a little maneuver and end up on the floor. Okay. I apologize, Dave. This isn't the most riveting content. As you heard on Monday, Dom was just so terribly bored with my new lifestyle, and I just
Yeah, I did hear about that. Yeah.
you know, as you can see, I'm trying my best to multitask, but it's tough, you know.
I did find it a little bit funny actually that he was bored because of the baby, but it is something I've heard before that when a baby comes along, if you've got friends or whatever that are with you, they get these sort of feelings. So it's nothing new. It's nothing. So it's not.
Yeah.
It's not really a Dom problem, but I just thought it was quite funny that he felt he was being pushed aside because of the baby.
Yeah, I mean, I'm doing my best to give him a little time, keep the baby alive, the whole thing. But I feel a little spread thin, Dave. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand.
Oh, and I heard what you were saying about my hair.
Oh, did you? Whoopsie.
Yeah, and I'll have you know my hair is just fine.
Okay.
So you and all your viewers who are concerned about whether or not I'm follically challenged, I'm not, and I'm fine.
Can I just say, Joe, that as you're standing in that exact position, now I'm going to ask this across to the chat as well. You remind me in that position of Tom Cruise.
Wow, thank you, Dave. I think.
No, that was a compliment. Seriously, that was a compliment. What does the chat think? Tell me in the chat.
Well,
What do
you
you
know
think?
what, Dave? Why don't you tell my wife that?
I will. I will get her here now, and I'll say to her. Looks like Tom Cruise.
Well, okay. Well, I'll have to get her to you later because she's at work right now.
Oh right, okay.
You know, which is why I'm, trying to manage this rather impatient woman over here. So, but bear with me, Dave. I got to get her food now. She's demanding.
Food? Oh my god! I've just realised why I've never had a baby. To be honest, sounds too much like hard work. To be honest,
It never stops, Dave.
never stops. Dave would like me to come in to fill time. I would, Jamie. I would.
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hello.
It's all right, Jamie. When you said that, I suddenly realised, oh yeah, I can add people to this chat, so that's what I did.
That's all right. I just thought I'd come in and fill time while, Joe's attending the baby and everyone gets bored and then,
Yeah.
What do you think, Jamie? What I said, Tom Cruise?
I put my reply in the chat. I said maybe from the nose to the chin, maybe.
Yeah.
And they're both about 5'4".
Ooh! Ooh! He's gone now. He's gone now. He's going.
No.
Look at that.
That was too much. That was too much.
Oh dear. No, I do know how Joe feels, having to do all the baby stuff and the feeding and it's not easy. But all we need now is we need Dustin in here.
We do. And talking of Dustin, Joe, he sent a message. He says he looks more like Penelope Cruz.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch, he said.
I like his one before that. He says, "Why do you have Joe on? Did Marky Mark cancel on you?"
Oh my God.
Dustin's back. Dustin's back.
Yes, he is. I'm so excited. So excited.
What are you doing, Joe? Why are you wrapping that round you?
He's trying to look more masculine and handsome and hunky.
Oh.
He's doing it for Dusty. He's doing it for Dusty.
You know what, right? Honestly, every time I see Joe on this, every time I see, look at even the way he's standing now, right? Joe is so like fucking body conscious and image conscious. It's unbelievable. You don't even realise that. Like everything he does, Dave, you don't realise it's actually because of how fucking conscious he is. Look,
I know.
Always wearing a black t-shirt, make himself look slimmer. He's about 15 stone, really.
No, I love black t-shirts. They don't get dirty, and
Well, what if you got milk on them? That'd get them dirty.
Well, Jamie, I don't get milk on them, okay?
You might do.
Yeah, well, I got control of my milk.
What the fuck voice is he trying to put on now?
I'm just trying to do. Nah, it doesn't sound British. It sounds like stroke. Hang on, let me try to get there. Oi, I got control of my milk, Jamie.
You got control of your milk, okay?
Yoi, I got control of my milk, boy.
That's what I say to all the girls.
You think that's funny? Who are you laughing at, me or? Hang on. I got 180 milliliters with your name on it, okay? You want this? Yeah?
Yeah, I don't like the way that you've gone off camera and asking a young child if they want this.
Well, I feel like I'm in a bit of a box. I come on camera, then I'm too body conscious. I go off camera, then I'm too, what do I do?
You got
just try and act normal.
You got to please the fans, Joe, because Dusty's watching you right now. You know, he's watching you right now. Hi, Dusty.
I would
What can I
suggest
do,
to Dusty that he rewinds the stream about 30 minutes and then see what he thinks.
Exactly. I have to say, Joe, that bath time, it was too much for Gomez, and he had to leave. Now,
Oh, really?
yeah. Now Gomez, don't forget, he's a New Yorker, so he knows, he's seen some terrifying sights in his time. Obviously, being from New York, but you in the bath was too much. He had to go. Yeah, he said, "I've reached my limit. I've got to go now."
Well, sounds like he had a good time, if you ask me.
I think one of my messages got censored too much. I said it because before you read out, because I had to rewrite it and you read it out, but before that you missed the one where I said it's actually the worst gay porn I've ever seen.
Yeah, they
Jamie,
cut it out.
I will give you the worst gay porn when I am done feeding this baby. Okay?
Oh God.
Those videos of you and Dom sent them to me ages ago. He sent them to me and Ollie asking what we thought about it.
You okay? What are you laughing about? Who laughs and jokes? Here. I think the video of Ollie and I in the back seat of that pickup truck was about the gayest film I've ever done.
Might have seen it.
I
Either erase it from my memory or just,
you've erased it? Yeah.
Dave's probably got it on file somewhere.
Yeah.
I got everything on file somewhere.
Talking of Ollie, he needs to get in here at some point.
Absolutely.
I don't know if he's at work though. He was watching earlier because he said at first he said who I think he said who the fuck's in the bath. I said who do you think?
What do you mean? Who do you think? Anyone could have been in the bath.
No, there's just no like I don't know. It's just like when you think who else is going to answer it and be in the bath. I just said like straight away. I was like, who do you think it is?
Well, I am a bit of a bath enthusiast.
I don't know.
I
Well,
got.
missed the start.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jamie. You go ahead.
No, I was just going to say I missed the start of the stream, so I didn't know what he was talking about earlier. But I think he's probably been long forgotten after like the middle part of the stream anyway.
Yeah. Well, Josh
Yeah.
Josh said to me, he said you should just do this on a second stream now because you've spoken absolutely nothing about Formula One gaming. I said, yeah, you're right. uh,
I have swim class on Saturday, Dave.
all right.
Oh, the baby and I.
Oh, the baby.
I
That's
said-
good.
Is it? Have you ever been to a swim class with a baby?
No, I've never been swimming. I can't swim, unfortunately. I can drown
No,
well.
you can't.
No,
Dave, you can't swim.
I cannot. No, I'm afraid of water.
Didn't you? Isn't England an island?
Yeah, but you can still be afraid of water if you don't go to the edge.
what does that mean? What does that mean? Like? Oh, because it's an island. Oh, you must learn to swim just in case, like your fucking island, in
Sinks.
case we fall into the fucking English Channel.
Well, I mean, fuck's sake. If I don't know how big it is, but like, how far do you have to walk before you hit the ocean? In any direction?
Not long. About 10
Okay,
minutes for
so-
me walking.
All right. So then, how the fuck do you not know how to swim? It's not like you grew up in the. All right, I'm trying. It's not like you grew up in the middle of the United States somewhere and you've never seen the ocean.
Yeah, but if you saw the river that's near Dave's house, you wouldn't swim in it.
No.
I mean, it's quite a big river, but you still wouldn't swim in it.
Dave, I'm sure you can swim just fine.
I honestly, I'm afraid of water. What happened was I was at school and we used to do swimming at school, and I went.
What do
to
you
the-
mean you used to do swimming in school? Can you
Yeah.
can you clarify? Because I can't take
Well,
you seriously.
Well, where my school was, they didn't have like a swimming pool, so we used to have to go outside to go to a big swimming pool. But it was only sort of just about about a mile away from the school. So we used to go into this swimming pool and we used to do swimming, but unfortunately I wasn't very good. But I was trying my best. I was a trier, and I went to the deep end.
Pause. Can I ask a question? How do you try to swim and survive?
Well, yeah,
You follow me? Like
it
you
is
either
tough.
swim or you don't.
yeah.
right?
You just flap your arms about
Flap
and you
your
hold on
arms
to
about,
one of
yeah.
or you hold on to one of them floats, don't you?
Yeah.
So anyway, so I was trying my best, and I'd always stayed away from like the deep end of the pool because it was deeper. I'd always stayed away from that. But just this one day, I thought I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go. So I went down to the deep end. I started swimming, but I'll say I wasn't very good, and I lost control, and I sank straight to the bottom of the deep end of the pool. Now, at this point, I couldn't get back up again. I was literally on the bottom, completely flat, and I was shaking my arms
David,
about. But I
David,
couldn't get to
David,
the pool.
No.
Now-
Fuck off, Dave.
No, I'm
That's
serious.
not how physics work, Dave.
No, I'm
That's
serious.
not. Dave, you're full of shit. It's not possible. You know how hard it is to go to the bottom of the pool? What are you made out of? Bricks? It's not possible.
That'd
You
mean
would have
like your
floated.
fucking body mass or
Yeah,
whatever. the fuck it is,
Dave,
would have to
come
be-
on. I've been inside of a pool. I know how hard it is to get to the bottom. What makes you think I think you could just, sink?
Yeah,
What
I
are you,
did.
the fucking
I did.
Titanic?
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened that day, but I sank. to
What
the
happened is it didn't happen at all, Dave. You hallucinated it.
So I sank to the bottom of the pool.
Okay.
Now, unfortunately, they had like they got the lifeguards there and what have you. But unfortunately, at that precise moment, someone else was getting into trouble as well. So he dived into the pool to help them. I was at the bottom of the deep end of the pool, so there was a long gap before he managed to get me to the surface. Now, to me, it felt like about 10 minutes. It was probably, I don't know, 30 seconds, like that. But in that 30 seconds...
Because if it was 10 minutes, you'd be dead, right?
Exactly, yeah, I'll be dead. But that's what it felt like to me. But anyway, so
Sure.
I was brought up to the top. I was gasping for breath, and he's going, "Oh, the lifeguard saying, yeah, are you all right, buddy? You nearly had you had a big scare there." And unfortunately, ever since then, I have stop laughing. It's true. I'm telling you.
No,
Dave,
fuck off.
It's
There's
not.
no way.
It's
There's
not
no way
possible,
you was under there.
David. David, it's not possible. It's physics. There's no way that while you were alive, you just fucking sank in a pool. I know you believe it happened, but I promise
Yeah.
you,
To do that, like your fucking lungs would have had to have like filled
yeah,
with water.
you would have to be completely void of all gases. It just doesn't make any
Yeah.
sense, Dave. It's like a balloon, like you're full of gas, like you're breathing and such. Do you
I
understand what I'm
guarantee,
saying?
from a personal experience myself, I guarantee that you was probably about fucking 2 feet under it,
Yeah, he probably
and
just dipped his head below the surface and thought he was on the floor of the pool and just
yeah,
starts shitting his pants up there. And the
and
lifeguard left him.
it
He's
was
not
no
really
longer
drowning.
than 10 seconds.
Yeah. Dave, come on.
It's true, I'm telling you.
David, can you take a soccer ball,
Yeah,
picture pushing it through the water.
yeah,
It's not going to sink, is it?
no. But
Why not?
I'm not a soccer ball. I'm very soft
Your
and
head looks a
spongy.
bit like a.
But
Listen,
you're
Dave,
full
I'm
of
still
air.
sensitive because you mentioned my hair.
I'm very soft and spongy, Joe.
Yeah, but
I absorb a lot of liquids, you know.
why don't you ask the chat? Why don't you ask Dustin? He's a fucking scientist or some shit,
Yeah,
right?
Dusty.
Ask him.
Dusty. I'm sure he'll say it's possible. He usually does.
Yeah, it's possible if you've been dead for a week and someone tied bricks to your legs.
Matt in the chat says, "Did I play sports in school in my youth?" Yes, I did actually, Matt. This will probably surprise Joe and Jamie.
Why would it surprise us if you're such a great swimmer?
I was my only two good sports was rugby, because back in those days I was a very chunky monkey. Let's put that. I will try and dig out a picture if I can of me when I was a chunky monkey, but I'll tell you the transformation is very surprising. You'll go, wow! Seriously, I will dig out a picture.
Yeah.
I would actually love to see a picture of you
Yeah.
when you were about 15
So
or
would I.
something.
Yeah, yeah.
So would I. I'd also like to see a picture of this pool that defies physics.
I will dig out a picture because I did actually find one the other day of when I was when I used to be doing my nightclub stuffs, and I found and that was a picture of me around about that time, and I'm very, very chunky then. So I will dig that out and send it to you because I only found it the other day and I went, blimey. Anyway, so it was rugby, and the only other thing I could do really well was the 100 meters, because I had this thing where I could sprint really fast, do the 100 meters, and I was really good at it. But anything past 100 meters,
Well,
that's
a good trait to have for the 100 meters, to sprint really fast.
It is.
Seriously, right? It's like he's trying out for the 100 meters. Listen,
But
I
the thing
can run
was,
so fast.
I couldn't even do the 200 meters because I do like 100 meters and a bit, and I was run out of puff. So it's like my lung capacity was only capable of doing the 100 meters really, really fast, and then I was dead. So yeah, that was my only two sports that I could do very, very well.
Are you laughing?
I was the opposite. I had I could only do the longer distances because I didn't have like the short speed, but I
Yeah.
could go
Yeah.
long distance at quite a reasonable speed. And I doubt I still do hold it because it was 20 years ago and someone must have beaten it by now. But in my school, at Bexley Youth School, I had the 400 meter and the 1500 meter record.
Nice. Yeah.
And I used to do that, the 800. So I used to do both of them and the 800 meters and cross country for Bexley Borough.
Yeah, I tried the 800 about 3 or 4 times. I was dead. About
800 used to be, I don't know, that used to like be a difficult one. It's in between. The 400, I used to do that easily because I used to keep like quite a really good pace all the way around.
Yeah.
And the 1500, same thing. No one could really. There was 3 of us in my year actually who were all good at it. And what we used to do is cross the line at the same time as each other just to piss off the teachers. Seriously, we did. All 3 of us were really good at it, and because only like I think it was only 1 or 2, like 2 of you could go on to the to do it for Bexley, and they were timing us, right? So all 3 of us used to cross the line at the same time, and then so it'd piss off the teachers because they'd have to decide who they were going to send us to do it.
Nice.
I didn't do any sports.
You didn't. Oh,
No,
oh,
no. I wished I had, but I
that's
just,
disappointing.
you know what it was? I think I was too shy. I was too body conscious.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Dave, I have one question for you.
Yes.
This pool where you sank, did this happen to be near the hot dog stand that you learned about hot dogs from? You know, the one that
Yeah,
taught
I
you
know
that
the one.
whatever that.
Yeah. What you're talking about? The 15 pounds of undigested hot dog that you end up with by the time you die. That one.
Hmm.
It-
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yeah, it could have been close by. Yeah, you know,
Okay.
could have been.
Okay. Dave,
Yes.
if you just Googled, can a human being sink, right, without
Yeah.
swimming to the bottom of the pool?
Yeah.
I think you'll find why I'm having a hard time with this story.
Okay. I'll look it out after the stream and see. You know, if
As
it's,
well, Dave, how old was you when this happened?
oh, only very young, Jamie. I'm 12, something like
Yeah, see, I guarantee, right? I was younger than you, and I can still remember it now. I must have been probably between 5 and 7, right? And I was walking, so I was in Spain. Can't remember what part, but probably near Alicante. And I was walking along this wooden pier out into the sea,
Yeah.
right? And I was on my own, and I fell down a gap in the pier.
Wow.
And I'm not, but I'm not talking like fucking Brighton pier up in the air.
Yeah.
You know, you get these ones that are just like sea level, basically,
Yeah.
or just above sea level. So I fell down a gap in the pier, and exactly the same thing as you. It felt like forever.
Yeah.
And all
Yeah.
I can remember is flapping around, but having sort of my arm in the air, like out of the water,
Yeah.
but feeling like I was about to die.
Mhm.
And even after, and so even like years after, like when I was like probably a teenager, I used to say about it, like when I was about 14, 15. And my mum and dad would say exactly the same thing. They'd go, "No, you was only under there for about fucking 10 seconds." Like, but I remember at the time it felt like a lifetime. I thought I was going to fucking die. I thought I was going to the bottom of the.
Yeah.
And apparently the water was only about fucking 4 foot deep.
I have another
Whereas-
question, Dave.
Whereas I thought it was probably about like fucking 20 foot deep.
Yeah. But hang on, Joe. Before you say that, ever since then, that this is the truth. It has traumatized me, and I'm afraid of water. I even get nervous turning the tap on.
Oh, fuck off.
Seriously.
Seriously.
Yeah, I get nervous turning the tap on. I just got this
David,
fear of water now. It's immense. It really is. Really is. Now, where I used to live, I used to live in a flat, and I was in the upstairs flat. You see, and I got home from work one day, and I was really tired, so I thought I'd run a bath. So I put the taps on, and unfortunately, I went into my bedroom and sat on the bed for 5 minutes, and that 5 minutes turned into about 2 hours, and the taps were still on. So when I woke up, I was like, "What's going on? What's going on?" And I went into the whole of the downstairs, and luckily there was no one living downstairs in the flat. The whole of it was flooded out, Joe, and that just traumatized me no end, because it brought back these memories of when I was at the bottom of the pool. And as I say, ever since then, I've been afraid of water. And like if I get a water leak anywhere, it's like it really springs a lot of anxiety, something like that. Because and as I say, just putting the tap on makes me it's not too bad, but it makes me nervous, Joe. It makes me nervous putting the tap.
okay. I don't want to be
rained.
David. I don't want to be insensitive. I don't know what to say. When I was a little kid, I lived near the ocean, about a half a mile away, and there was a big hurricane one year, and all the houses along the shore, along the beach, they all got pulled out by the ocean. So all the houses were like They were all strewn about on the beach and out into the water.
Yeah.
And it was a really
Yeah.
weird thing to see. Yeah, I'm sure you can imagine that's kind of weird, right? You
Mhm.
know, like all the people's belongings were floating and stuff. Like the hurricane had pulled out the houses, you know. You could probably find pictures of it online. I don't even know. It was a town
Yeah.
called Marshfield near Boston.
Didn't that happen a few weeks ago as well? Like Canada.
It happens all the time.
East Canada, wasn't it? Like eastern
Yeah.
side of East Coast.
Yeah, it happens in different places along the East Coast, but I think a couple of years ago there was a big hurricane in the town I grew up in. But if you Googled Marshfield, Massachusetts, you'll see that like it's known for like the hurricane coming up and taking out the houses. You know, they get washed out and stuff. But I'm sure that would have terrified you, Dave, seeing all
Oh yeah,
the.
it would have done. Yeah.
It bothered me. It still bothers me to this day thinking
Mm.
about like the way like the washer and dryer and things were sitting on the beach and all this weirdness of like the houses being completely just like the skeletal shape of some of the houses was all that was left, and like a roof was floating in the water, which was really fucking weird. I just wanted to tell you that really traumatic story. Also, I want to mention when someone drowns, you ever notice how in the movies, because I'm sure you haven't seen it too often in real life, you know, but they float. Now, how the hell does a dead person float, but you sink?
Well, it has been told that I do contain a lot of hot air.
Which kind of plays into the idea that you float.
That's because your body fills with water, though, isn't it?
Yeah, true.
Eventually, your body just it's like the water gas imbalance.
Yeah, eventually. But as you first drown, you definitely float. If I had to guess, Dave was a young boy, and his face dipped below the surface of the water for the first time. His ears were probably protruding. And the lifeguard
Oh
thought
yeah,
he was
you saying that, Joe? I used to have to wear a cap because my ears stuck out so much. I remember that when I was 12. I had like a swimming cap on, right over the top.
When you were 12, you wore a
12.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
He was basically laying there like a fucking starfish, wasn't he?
Yeah. He's just the lifeguard is thinking this is just a weird kid swimming weirdly, doing like a real slow breaststroke. And here's Dave. His life's flashing before his eyes. He's remembering the time he was in bondage and the firemen were there, or whatever the fuck you told me, Dave.
Shh, don't tell that story live on
I can't
stream.
believe-
Don't tell that story live on stream.
Oh, really? That's not appropriate?
No, that one's not
Oh, really?
appropriate. No.
No, this
What?
ain't
Dave, are you kidding me? Why is that not appropriate?
No.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, hang on, I gotta go.
Ciao, come stai?
I gotta go.
Oh, look at
Dave,
it.
I
Look
can't.
at it. Who invited the Canadian in?
Yo!
Fucking look,
Yo,
look
baby.
look what you've done. This is why. Look what you just done, Dom.
Okay,
Emily
what I
has been
just I made a
perfectly-
big try.
Everything's been perfectly fine until you turned up in this chat.
Well,
the
my
baby's fucking
sincerest,
screaming.
my sincerest brand of apologies. I don't know what to say other than I'm
I'd like to put
glad to be here.
Dom in that magical pool that Dave sank in.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Dave sinks in pools, something
Oh,
like that.
okay, yeah. I was listening to the stream, and all I heard was that Dave's ears used to stick out, so he had to wear a cap. And then, Joe, I saw you make a face like you were trying not to laugh. So,
Well, it's because I'm trying to picture Dave in a sympathetic way, not drowning in the least bit,
Right. Dom,
but he thinks he's dying.
Dom,
okay.
as you know, as not brilliantly world acquainted as you can be with some of the things you come out with, but do you think that you could just sink to the bottom of a swimming pool?
Depends on your BMI, your body mass index.
For the love of
Depends
fucking
on your
God.
genetics.
Can I ask a question?
I mean, if you had a lot of bone density and you had no fat, maybe you would sink, maybe. But then
No.
the further down you sink, the more the water pressure pushes you back up. So the most you would ever sink, in my opinion, I mean, depending on your genetics, is maybe like 5-10 feet underwater before you
I want to
before
slap
you
him.
achieve a buoyancy. But
I
if
just wanna
you have a
slap
lot
him.
of
When he
excess,
said when he said water pressure pushes you back up, I wanted to slap him.
oh, does it not?
No, that's not how it works, Dom. But whatever. Just make up things and say words like genetics and then fucking.
But anyways, so yeah,
Dom,
if you have a lot of
stop copying me. Get a
To be
different
fair,
shirt.
if you were
Get a
close,
different
at
shirt,
least
man.
you were closer than what Dave thinks that he just
Yeah,
sank to the
Dave's
bottom of
in
the pool.
fucking Narnia. You're just lying. Okay?
I'm not lying.
Yes, you fucking are. You're just making shit up.
You
know
wouldn't-
you don't know. You
If
know you don't know what
you
you're
were in
talking
the
about.
ocean, completely dead,
I'm
somebody
gonna
dropped
put
you on
you
the
in the
surface
fucking
of the
ocean.
water, you would
I'm gonna
not
put
sink
you in the
all way
fucking
to the
ocean
bottom.
completely dead. How's that sound? Take off that fucking shirt, you copycat.
I can't wear t-shirts? This is ridiculous.
No,
He's-
you're ridiculous.
His
You're
looks more
ridiculous.
navy.
You're
Yeah,
ridiculous.
mine's blue. Mine's fucking blue.
His is actually blue, Joe.
Yeah, I know
You-
it's
you-
blue, but he's
Tilt your eyes
copying me.
out.
He thinks he's gonna wear tight t-shirts now.
Okay, so what? You don't want me to copy
No,
you?
Yeah.
Fine.
go
How
ahead.
about that?
God,
Huh?
here we go.
Yeah, that's great. That's
Oh,
great. Show everyone
fuck.
your fucking birthmark. It's the size of. It's great. Excellent. You honestly look like uncooked chicken. That's what
That's all I eat is uncooked chicken.
you look like a fucking chicken breast that needs to be fucking cooked.
Are we talking about F1 on
No.
Hookster Talk?
No.
No.
Dom,
No, of
what
course
the
we're
fuck?
not. Of course we're not. What?
Okay,
This
I'm
this
just,
channel
I
ain't-
don't even know what the viewers want anymore. I don't
this
even know what
channel
I
ain't
want
for F1.
anymore. I don't even know why I picked up the call. You know what I mean? I'm just being
I know
berated.
what you want. I
Berated
know what you've
every
wanted for years. And it rhymes with boyfriend.
So what rhymes with boyfriend? Can't even think.
All right, listen, I'm sorry, Dom.
I'm trying to think of what rhymes with boyfriend.
It's just I'm being stupid. Boyfriend rhymes with boyfriend. Just forget it, okay? I'm sorry. It was immature.
Well, no, boyfriend technically is boyfriend. It doesn't rhyme with boyfriend.
So Dom,
Doesn't-
did you
sorry.
actually manage to catch any of the stream earlier on?
No,
What?
Oh God.
Well, then don't. Don't. It's not for your eyes.
did something happen?
No, we just learned that Dave is
Dom.
That-
Dom. Joe was in the bath, naked, covered in bubbles.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
basically, it don't matter what we say on this stream anymore because it's going to get deleted anyway.
Gonna get deleted. Okay. Good to know.
Tonight's the end of Dave's F1 channel.
It is. It is. It's been a good journey, but it's come to an
It's
end.
going to get a shadow ban or whatever they call it on,
Yeah, bound to.
what? What are you saying?
But yeah, listen. Anyways, it was so nice to stop by and say hi to everybody.
See how fucking bored he is? See how bored he is?
Yeah.
Two
Oh,
Yeah,
seconds.
he's going. He's
Oh,
going
yeah.
already. Look at him. Look,
Second
5
of my
minutes.
fucking
You know
Dom.
what Joe, you know what it is? He's got fucking older sibling fucking syndrome, isn't he?
Yeah.
I was about to go to the gym.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
fucking
you got-
guy. You fucking guy. Listen,
He's got
Fucking
older
cheat.
sibling syndrome. He thinks he's that part, much of the family. You got you and Steph. He's like, step mum and dad looking after him. Emily's come along, and he's got fucking and the attention's on Emily, and he's got fucking older sibling syndrome. Oh, the attention's not on me. I can't
Yeah.
take it.
probably. I can't say that you're wrong. Honestly, Dom, did you come on here? Did you come on here in your fucking t-shirt you borrowed from your sister just to tell us you're going to the gym?
I came on here to say hello and to express my thoughts in a clear, concise, short manner, and then head out.
Look at the camera when you lie to me. Look at the camera when you lie to me.
I'm looking at the camera.
I can't believe it. I can't believe you would treat Dave's viewers like this.
If you're going to
you
the gym, can we?
Would you rather me ignore you guys completely?
I apologize. She's getting emotional.
I'm getting emotional.
Well, I'm not surprised. You both have a lot in common, her being a female and such.
If you're going to the gym, can we have your sister as a replacement on the stream?
No, you
Yes.
cannot.
I vouch for that.
It is my birthday.
Yeah, it's
First
Jamie's
of all, I don't
birthday.
want my sisters on Hookster Talks. And B, none of my sisters are home anyways to talk to you guys. So
When I count on my fingers, I start with this finger. Dom starts with his fucking thumb.
no, I go 1, 2,
No, you
3.
did. Dom, you just started with your fucking thumb. I just watched you do it. You just did it.
Who does
Do
that?
not lie to Jamie. Do not lie to Dave.
Friends.
I just want to squeeze him. I just want to squeeze him.
Not
Friends.
doing anything wrong. I just
Friends.
trying to.
1, 2.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
She has really got upset since you come in this stream. I mean,
Yeah, seriously. She knows he's full of shit, and she's just losing her mind over here.
you can hear his like silly Canadian Italian accent.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
actually, Jamie and Dave, I have a question for you guys. I'm trying to grow in my beard a little bit, but my God, my face is itchy. Do you guys have any way of relieving face itch when beard comes in?
Do you guys have any way of relieving face itch?
I've got.
Sorry,
I've got,
Joe, I wasn't asking you. You
I've
can't
got-
grow a beard.
I've got some stuff. Hang on, I think I'll have a look and see if I've still got it. Hang on, stand by. I've got to turn
Just-
the camera around. I'll come back in a
Face
second.
face cream and beard oil.
I don't like the idea of beard oil. I don't want to put oils on my face because then it'll get all over my pillow, and then I'm going to smear it on my face when I'm sleeping, and I'm going to break out, and it's not going to be pretty. So
But you put it on in the morning.
yeah, but then you wear it all day. So like you have to put it on.
What?
So you have to shower in the morning, put it on, and then you have to take it off at the end of the day. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with
oh,
it.
You're
what
probably
do
gonna have
you
to
want?
shower once a day.
You don't
Yeah.
have to take it off. It's just like a fucking. It's like putting moisturizer on your face.
I didn't see it that way. Yeah, it is like
What
putting moisturizer on.
What the? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Dom, I use this. It's called Kalamazoo.
Kalamazoo, no shit. Wow. Okay.
It's all
Small
natural.
world.
And you just it's a bit like can't get the
What do
top
you
off.
mean, small world? What do you mean by that?
Don't forget, my beard
Well,
is never as long
Dusty's
now
from
as I used to
Kalamazoo.
have it.
Dusty's
What do
from
you-
Kalamazoo.
Yeah, that's probably where this is from. Hang on, let me just have a look.
Joe, what are you trying to attack me for with these?
I don't
cheap
know. I don't know, Dom. I don't know. You come in here with your fucking doofus fucking shirt on, all right?
Anyway,
I'm just
this is
saying.
it. This is it, Dom. It's a beard and facial wash. It's very nice. It's like sort of banana-y sort of stuff. Yeah, and you just get a little bit of that, and just all over your
The
beard.
fucking baby just broke her fucking swing.
You
Wait a
just
minute.
put it
What the
all
fuck?
over your
Hang on,
beard
Dave.
like that, Dom. That gets
Okay.
that gets rid of all your itching.
What the fuck happened here, baby? What happened to your fucking swing?
I had to. Oh, look at that face. Hello.
What did you do to your swing? What
What happened
happened?
to the swing?
I don't know. It just fucking released back here somewhere, and she just went fucking fly. Look at her. She's like sitting upright. She was leaning back, and then I just heard her
Oh.
launch.
Well, luckily it launched forwards and not backwards.
Well, it can't launch backwards. There's
Covering her face up. She's seen Dom and she's covering her face.
You don't want to deal with Dom, do you?
Oh,
Just
no.
cover it up. All right, let me see this. Are you okay? What even happened here? Well, that's it, Dom. She's had enough of your bullshit.
Still working that beard grease in, eh, Dave?
Yeah, it's,
Yeah, what the
it's
fuck
going
is
well.
Dave doing right now?
Going well.
Oh, that's
I don't
good.
even. I don't even grow my beard that long anymore. So if you think this time last year, my beard was probably like down here somewhere.
There you go. And it's nice and smells nice as well, Dom. And of course, if you're feeling, make sure the baby's not watching. Okay, if you're feeling, fruity rather late at night, there is other things because it's.
Oh my God! I don't know, Dave. I don't know.
I'm not gonna say any more, but I will demonstrate.
Oh, okay, yeah. Now the stream is
No, Dave.
no,
I'm not gonna get into it because it's not my business. But somebody doesn't do that anymore.
No.
What? Somebody doesn't lube their finger up.
No, I'm.
Go ahead, Dom. Go ahead. Tell him.
No,
Tell him.
the
Tell him.
door's
Oh,
open. The door's
he hasn't-
No fucking Dom. Just
He hasn't
fucking
gone
tell
in
him.
for the. He hasn't gone in for the no fap November, has he?
No,
I have, yes.
He's gonna become a priest. He's gonna become a priest. I'm just.
Dom.
Oh, you
Dom,
guys
Dom.
want to see my racing gloves? What?
Dom, seriously, there's a video on YouTube by she's a medical doctor, a real medical doctor. Okay, she's called Rennie Malik. Okay.
Okay.
Watch the video. It's only 4 minutes long. She advises everyone not to do what you're attempting to do. Okay.
Yeah, I think there's a balance to it. Like you
Yeah.
need to exercise your prostate, so to speak. But
Yeah,
I was doing
and
it.
she says if you do a certain thing regularly, I'm trying to be discreet here. If you do a certain thing every day or every couple of days, she said, if you suddenly stop that for like 30 days all through November, you could end up, with problems because the muscle is used to that.
You have no idea what kind of problems you could end up with, Dave. You have no idea what. Look at me, Dom. Look at me when I insinuate what you have problems. You have no idea the kind of problems that Dom faced. Now it's not my place to say.
Where are you going,
let
Dom?
me
The
tell
fucking
you.
driving range.
I got these gloves for racing in the ERL.
Yeah, but what, from the golf store?
Yeah, I like golf gloves. It's nice and thin leather. They're breathable. I got the gloves buy one get one free. So they were
both gloves.
Wait a minute. You got a pair of gloves, buy one get one free.
Oh my God.
Because they sell golf gloves individually.
He's a real life cartoon character, Dave. I swear to God, he's a real life cartoon
You can't
character.
buy one without the other one, can you, Dom?
Can you imagine the fucking salesman when he said that to Dom and Dom lights up like, oh, fucking A.
Yay.
No, I asked the salesman because it was buy one, get one free. And so I said, hey, these gloves, so it doesn't matter.
Hey,
Dom,
fucking Fonzie over here. Hey,
they're called a pair of gloves, aren't they? Seriously.
hey, what's going on, guy? Hey, I gotta get some gloves.
Did you tell him what you was going to use them for?
So Joe was nice enough to finance a new T150.
No. Don't bring me into this.
Right. I said, Dom, did you tell the sales guy what you were going to use the gloves for?
No.
Did he think at any point that you was going to use them to play golf?
Maybe, yeah. I've gone into a golf store and bought golf supplies so that I can play golf before. Yes, there was no distinction between the two events. He did not know if I was going to buy these gloves for golf or for being Michael Jackson or for racing simulation. Like there was no indication. I didn't tell him what I was doing.
He didn't think racing simulation. I can guarantee you that wasn't one of the 1 out of 3 thoughts he had.
But he literally see you coming and was like, here's some dumb kid.
Buy one, get one free.
I don't know what's so funny about that. It was buy one, get one free.
To tell Stephanie that when she gets home.
It was buy one, get one free on the gloves because they're sold individually.
Okay, I get it.
Okay, so, but how, I mean, what if he'd given you 2 right-handed ones?
Well, that's the thing. So I asked him. I said, "Can I get a right hand and a left hand? You know, like do they have to be the exact same glove, right?" And he was like, "Yeah, as long as it's the same brand, you can get the buy one get one free deal." So yeah, I got Wilson's. I got Wilson branded gloves. They're known for their tennis balls.
Yeah, they're also. What did you just call that? Say that word again.
Tennis balls?
No,
Wilson?
no. I said say the brand again. Yeah.
Yeah, Wilson.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I thought you said Wilton. Sorry, that was my mistake.
No, that's okay, Jamie. Listen, we're a forgiving community here, so your apology is accepted.
Dom, say it like Tom Hanks in Castaway.
Oh yeah, Wilson.
That's better. Joe, did I tell you I've got an imaginary friend?
I'm picturing Dom in the golf store, and I've been in. Dave, my phone's dying, and I'm not sure I can plug it in.
Right. I've got to cut it in a minute anyway, so carry on.
Anyway, I'm just picturing Dom in the golf store, and I'm picturing the clerk wondering if Dom is a physical or psychological threat to him as Dom's buying up all these gloves. Like, do you think the clerk was like, shit, this guy could be a loose cannon, or maybe what do you think?
I think so.
I think Dom's the kind of guy you could go up to with like I don't know. In your terms, it'd be like $1 coin and say, right, Dom, I'm going to flip you this coin. Heads I win, tails you lose.
Yeah. Yeah. I wish you guys could see him in real life. He is actually funny.
I'm very normal. I'm very normal in real life.
I'm not normal. No. Fucking trust me, Titanic Dave's not normal. It's okay. But Dave fucking sinks in a fucking swimming pool apparently, which that is the most bullshit thing I've ever heard, Dave. That's worse than the fucking hot dog thing. Okay? I can't.
Listen, Dave used to be a bouncer for clubs, yo. He's got bone density. He sinks.
Yeah, but if someone come up with him with a fucking bottle of water, according to him, he'd run a fucking mile.
Seriously. If someone at the fucking club had a hose, Dave's all done.
You're not wrong, you're right. Anyway, thank you, gentlemen. I've got to wrap it up now.
Oh,
that's a nice wheel you got there, Dom.
Yeah, it's smooth. It's super smooth and works great.
Better than your last one.
Yeah, it looks better than the one we cooked.
Yeah, way better than the one we cooked. Yeah, it's honestly a very nice wheel. So I do think.
By the way, I spoke to the transgender person that you bought it from, and they were happy that it worked out for you. And I love how we can just leave that story just like that.
Yeah. No, that's great. That's great.
Yeah, because I did follow up with him or her.
Okay.
And on that note, we should say goodnight.
Yeah. You know, see you,
all right. Thank you, gentlemen.
See you on Monday for the next installment of the ERL, and see you next Thursday for the next installment of Hookster Talks, where I will definitely have these gloves.
Personally, I think I'm done because I don't think I can top this now. I think I've reached my peak, and I think that it's only downhill from now on. So I may actually end the streams for good right now and say thank you very much. Only joking. I'll be back next week.
I don't think you peaked, Dave. You had nobody's seen it all on Hookster Talks. You know what I mean?
God, here we go.
Nobody's.
My phone can't die fast enough.
I think I can offer some content for Hookster Talks.
Oh my God, that's it. I'm cutting him off.
I will try and be there Monday. I will.
Yeah.
I may see you Monday. If not,
okay, buddy. Sounds good.
Dom, that was the smallest penis I've ever seen in my life.
Dom, go outside in the sun once in a while. It'd be good for your skin.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Thanks, everyone.
Get out of the basement, Dom.
That's what I've been trying to do. I'm going to the
Hey,
gym.
Dracula. All right, Dracula.
Okay.
Catch you later, everyone. Thank you.
Bye, bye.
Later, everybody. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
I'm speechless. Absolutely speechless. Lost for words, in fact. Thanks, everyone, for watching whatever this was tonight. I'm going to read out the rest of the messages before I go. Hello to Mr. Champ92. He says the show must go on from Queen. Yes, it must. Matthew Dev. Was Dave a naughty schoolboy? You worked that out yourself, Matt. You worked that out yourself. I think you know the answer. So I'm not going to say anything. Is this now story time telling here or what? Legends or legends of speaking? I think it is. Dominic says, hello lads. Tell us. Hi Dommy, rewind back an hour to see chaos involving a tub. Bring it on. Fresh trim Dom. Gomez has come back. I don't know why I came back, but now that Dom scared me, that was me crying, I have to go away again. I don't blame you, Gomez. I don't blame you. Unbelievable scenes. Oh, we love some conspiracy. Blue flags. Rest in peace, Hookster. I think after this, you're quite right. Funeral on live TV. Yes. Dom should do cooking shows for his channel. Absolutely. All in. Dave should become a tester for face creams and perfumes and shit. I should. Poor baby. All scared and irritated already. Nah, that's because Dom turned up. If Dave was a priest, everyone would let go an hour late after mass. Dave is unique and original in itself. That man can't be touched. Legend. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I try my best. I try my best. I think Dom's homily would be pretty good if he was a priest and everyone would let him out on time. Wow. So there you go. We've got through everything tonight. This was a thing. I don't quite know what kind of thing it was, but this was definitely a thing. And I think for the first time ever, I've gone right the way through the whole of the last 2 hours, and I haven't even mentioned Formula One, which is what I was going to do at the start, but I got sidetracked, and then Joe turned up in the tub, and everything just turned to shit. So we'll just call this a day and say thank you very much. Anyway, thanks everyone. Thanks to everyone in the chat as well. I don't think it'll let me scroll up very fast, but Scott says, well, that was a stream. Yes, it was, Scott. Anyway, thanks to Scott. Bethany Sousa, Champ 92, and Gomez was in there as well. It's going to not let me scroll all the way up. Jamie was in there. Mona Yorkshire was in there. Will F1 was in there. I know Helium Trophy was in there as well. And yeah, that's as far as it lets me scroll up. If there's anyone I've missed, I do apologise, but don't blame me. Just blame YouTube because they can't let you see messages properly. Anyway, this has been. I need to lie down now. I need to lie down with my beard cream. Yes, Kalamazoo. Kalamazoo. You can get it probably from Kalamazoo. Yeah, it's very good though. Very nice. Smells very appley, banana-y. But that's what I put on my beard so that I'm all nice and fluffy and you don't get any irritation whatsoever. So I recommend this product. I'm not an endorsement of Kalamazoo, no, but it's very good stuff. Very good stuff indeed. Anyway, that's it. I'm off now for a serious lie down. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. You've been awesome as always. This has been Hookster Talks, and I'll see you in the next video, which will be tomorrow with the return of Carmen Jordan. Yes, thanks everyone, and good night.